Hi there, booktube, Leanne here, and welcome back to another video. Today I want to react to my old video. I've already done one video of this series, so I will link that down below and you can watch that if you want. It was my very first video that I ever did back in 2015, I think, so it was years ago, before I was a mum. And back when I had a bit of a rubbish camera. So if you want to watch that, I will link it down below and you can click on it. Today I'm going to react to my second video. So I will hit screen record right now. So I have a July book haul and announcements about me video. I think that I know what that might be.
Hello everyone, I've got a lot to say during this video. The main point of this video is for it to be a book haul. As always, I love my book hauls. And the other reasons are that I've graduated finally. Also, my fiance's proposed to me while I was in Manchester after Comic Con. Well, not.
I thought that's what the announcement was going to be, I remember, yeah. So this was when I graduated uni, and then me and my partner went to the comic convention in Manchester and he proposed to me there, so that's what this is about.
At Comic Con, but just before Comic Con. So yeah, I'm also engaged now, and
I don't have that ring anymore because we've been engaged for so long and that ring kind of rubbed on me. I don't know what happened with that. I think I need to get another ring, but yeah, this was the same ring or a similar ring to what Angel gave Buffy in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I was really into having one of those rings back then, and my partner remembered and got me that. So
bought me the ring that's similar to the one that Angel gives Buffy in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's also Irish, so it's a beautiful ring. I'm so happy about that. This is me in my graduation picture. I think I've told you I've graduated before, but just thought I would show you.
books in the background.
Eden Ravenscraft very kindly printed and sent me the picture. So yeah, and I graduated at Trinity St David, University of Wales. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Now, the first thing I'm going to tell you is one of the things I bought from Comic Con. It was such an amazing day. There were so many people there dressed up. I dressed up as Holly Quinzel, and my fiance dressed up as the Joker, which was quite fun because he had loads of people commenting on it, especially this little kid who just got really excited about his outfit. And I bought a Magikarp Pikachu, basically,
which my son now plays with more than me. You think he's kind of stolen it, but he's very cute.
Pikachu dressed up as a Magikarp. And apparently you can only get this in Japan at the moment, so how lucky am I? I got a Pikachu Magikarp. It's so cute. But yeah, I'm so happy about him. He cost me 20 quid and so worth it. At the end of the day, he's just awesome. Now onto the book haul. Yeah, my July book haul. It's not as big as some people's, but I am really happy about it. Especially, right, I have to show you this one moment.
Yeah, many of these I still have read.
Right. I got this.
I've read that.
I am so happy. Terry Goodkind's The First Confessor came out in book form, and I didn't know. I saw it in the shop and it was mine straight away. I bought it and I didn't care about it being £20. It's mine. I had to buy this on Kindle when it came out, and I was so unhappy about that.
Because I wanted all of Terry Goodkind's physically.
I like Kindle books, I really do, but it takes me forever to read them. I mean, Terry Goodkind book didn't take me forever to read compared to other Kindle books, because Terry Goodkind is my favourite author. But look at the cover as well. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it's different too.
That happened in my last video. I think it must be my phone going off or something. I don't know what that is. It's really weird.
But yeah, I love Terry Goodkind, Sword of Truth, and I read all the other ones, and I'm waiting for Warheart to come out in November, which I'm so excited about. But yeah, I have First Confessor in book form now, so I'm going to have to read it again because I'm obsessed. Yeah, speaking of Sword of Truth, when I first saw this cover,
I don't have that anymore.
if you know Sword of Truth, you would understand what I first thought.
It is something I never picked up, I never read, so I got rid of it recently.
Yeah, but it's nothing to do with that, and I don't mind because books, you know, I love books. But this is meant to be really good. It's called Seeker by Arwen Ellis Dayton, I think that says. And it looks really good. It says the truth will in them all, which adds to the Seeker thing from Sword of Truth. Yeah, I'm obsessed. Anyway, it looks really good. It's about a girl becoming a Seeker, training to fight and protect the weak from the wronged, and the wronged rather. Or at least that's what she thinks. It kind of basically says that she thinks she's this Seeker, this important person for the world. But it's not what she thinks. She's having to go through this journey about something she doesn't know. Not too sure about what it's about, but I think it looks good and I just love fantasy, so I'll read it at some point. The next two I bought, I shouldn't do this really. I shouldn't buy two books in the same series without knowing
Still happens every now and again.
Like the first one first, but I did because look at the cover.
I still haven't read these.
They look so pretty, and
they're
you
still
can
on my
feel
TBR
it,
shelf.
and it's like, even if they just sit on my shelf doing
they
nothing for ages, they look nice. So, but yeah, the first one is Talon, and obviously it's about dragons. I'll just tell you what the blurb says because I can't exactly remember everything about it. I just know it's about dragons, and I love dragon books. So does my fiance. So he'll probably be reading them too at some point.
As far as I'm aware, this is available on because Audible has a new thing, right? It's where if you're a member of Audible, you can listen to some audiobooks for free, like as part of the subscription. And I'm pretty sure this entire series is on there, so you can check them out. I don't know if it's just in the UK or everywhere, but just let you know.
It says, to the outside world, Amber Hill is an ordinary girl, but Amber has a deadly secret, a dragon hiding in her uniform. Ah, that's why I bought it, because I read a book once, I can't remember for the life of me what it's called, but I think it was Seraphina, but don't quote me on that because I can't remember. And she was a dragon in human form, like half dragon, half human. So this seems quite similar. Like, I'm not saying it is that book because I hate it when people say that, but yeah, it looks really good. Anyway, a dragon hiding in human form, she is destined to fight the shadowy order of St. George, a powerful society of dragon slayers. St. George soldier Garrett is determined to kill Amber and her kind, until her bravery makes him question all he has been taught about dragons. Now a war is coming and Garrett and Amber must choose their sides. Ah, okay, fair enough. Fight to save their bond or fulfill their fate and destroy one another. So yeah, it's the typical opposite ends bonding and having to choose their fates. Yeah, that sounds really good. I like the sound of that, but still,
I'll get to it one day.
I like this one more than the Rogue one. But yeah, that's the second book. I'm not going to read that because it might spoil the first one for me. So I didn't read it at all. I just bought it because I love the cover as well as this one. But
it has a fake sticker on it.
Yeah, I just bought them both.
The first book.
Because I'll just read one after another because I had having to wait and have to go to the shop and buy the next one and I don't know when I'm going to go and it's like, yeah, I'm a little bit obsessed.
This is a booktube channel. Why do I keep telling you that I'm obsessed with books? You already know.
Now, this is a book that looked really interesting to me because it's called
The
Invisible Library.
I also unhauled it because I'm not going to read it again. We'll continue.
Cogman?
I think I tried to read the second one and it wasn't interesting me. But the first one's good.
Anyway, but The Invisible Library is a book about books. I mean, obsession time. It says at the front, one spy, one dangerous book, one deadly mission. I also like books about assassins and spies and stuff like that. Hence, from my previous book haul, I have...
There's a lot of them now.
Yeah, books about assassins and stuff. I can't remember which ones they were. But I'll get around to them at some point, like I say. But a book about books and a library, and I had to buy it. But yeah, I will let you know when I read it eventually. So many books to get through. Yeah. There's another book that I bought called
I've read this,
Dreamwalker
also
by
Unhauled.
J.D. Oswald.
This
And
book
I'm
all
not
ain't doing
exactly
so
sure
well.
what
I
it
got
is
rid of a
about
lot of these.
dreamwalkers, but it says it's kind of a book about an identity crisis of some sort, and how this boy's an outsider and he looks different to everybody else. And then
Can't remember
it's
much about it, to be
actually about
honest.
dragons too, I think. Well,
Hence
from
the
the
Unhaul
cover, I assume
aspect,
so.
I guess.
But yeah, and
I think I read the
something
first
about dragons and
2, maybe
mages.
3,
Yeah, fantasy
but
again. I
it
know mine
wasn't
is so bad. I
like
love my
hooking me,
fantasy
so
books.
I got
Don't
rid of
judge me,
them.
please. Another one I finally got was The
I did read
Unbecoming of
this.
Maura Dreyer. I've heard
I
so
didn't
much
like
about this
it.
book on
It's not my
BookTube,
style.
and I want to read it really, well, quite soon. I
I
mean,
might have liked it at the time.
yeah,
But
I'm still reading this big book, this big baby, George R. R. Martin's The Clash of Kings, because look how big it is. But I've been reading it at the same time as other books, so I'll get to the end
I did read The Clash of
eventually.
Kings.
It's going to take me a while, especially when I'm reading other books at the same time. But yeah, this looks really good because she's a girl who doesn't even know her name. She woke up in hospital with no memory of anything about her own
It's
life.
not even my style book. I don't know why I ever picked this up.
I mean, I've never actually read a book like that before, not actually completely based on the idea of somebody losing their memory. So it'll be really interesting to read this actually, because she just has to make up a new identity for herself, and she's in the middle of something, like she's having to deal with people who have died and all that kind of thing. So I've heard really good
Other
things
people
about
like
it,
it,
and I'll have
just
to
not
read
my
it
cup of tea.
soon. So yeah, I'll have to do that. Finally, the last one I bought, I'm not exactly certain on what it's about at the moment. I mean, I'll read the blurb to you. And it's called The Left Hand of
Another
God.
hunt haul that I've never read.
And you'll have to let me know in
I
the
bought
comments
all
if
3
any
of
of
the
these books
books.
take your fancy and what you
I never
thought
read
of them when
them,
you
so I got rid of them
or...
recently.
Yeah, just let me know. Don't give me any spoilers because I'm a book nerd. Don't give me spoilers, please. But yeah, I'll have to read this at some point. I think it's kind of religious, obviously, Left Hand of God, and it also seems kind of fantastical at the same time. Or it might just be a biblical story, but it sounds really good from the blurb. His name is Kyle. They told him he could destroy the world. Maybe he will. Oh, by the way, it's by somebody called Paul Hoffman. Did you see? Yeah. Anyway, maybe he will. To read The Left Hand of God is to discover a world of wonder and cruelty, epic grandeur and unspeakable tragedy. It is Thomas Cale's story, and before it is done, he will have loved, killed, outwitted, and saved or betrayed those who cross his path. He will have no choice. The fate of the world lies in his hands. And that's basically the blurb, and then
Doesn't
it
sound
tells you
interesting
what
to me at
other
all anymore.
people have said about the book. No, I'm not going to get into that. But I think that sounds really good, whether it is a religious story or not, because I like religious stories, I'm just not personally religious myself, so oh well, yeah. But that's my book haul of July, and I'm going to have to get into them,
Get rid of them.
I will tell you about them after I've read them. Thank you for watching my newest video. Please subscribe if you want to see more, and I will be doing more, I promise. I just haven't had much time the past few months. I'm really sorry, but yeah, please subscribe. I will definitely give you more soon, and thank you for watching again.
So yeah, that was me reacting to my second ever video. Apparently I wasn't very consistent back then. But I suppose I had just finished uni and graduated and all that kind of good stuff, so but yeah, I think that was the haul of future unhauls, because I unhauled most of those books. I still have my earphones in. Yeah, I unhauled most of those books. So I suppose that wasn't a very good haul. Really. Oops. But at least I read most of them. So that's a good sign. I haven't actually gotten to a point where there's loads of unread books yet. I haven't read the Talon series yet, but it's on the list. I haven't unhauled them, so that's hopeful. I still want to read them at some point. And I have heard that Julie Kagwa's books are quite good actually. There's, is it Shadow of the Fox or something like that that's out. A lot of people love those books, so I want to read Talon before I read those at some point, like the Talon series, because it does sound very good and it does sound a lot like Seraphina, and I did enjoy that book, so I'll add that to the list of fantasy series. Well, it's already on the list of fantasy series I want to read, but I already am in the middle of loads of them, so eventually. I'm still saying eventually, like, what, 6 years after that video was made? Yeah, I will. So, thanks for watching me react to crazy past self that just didn't know what she was doing. Apparently, buying books that I know I'm not gonna like. I haven't got a clue. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video of TTFN. Bye bye.